Rahul Gandhi claimed threat to his life in written submission placed before the Pune court in defamation case against him. The case against Rahul Gandhi was filed by Satyaki Savarkar after Congress leader's speech in London in March 2023. In the application filed through an advocate, Milind Pawar, Rahul Gandhi appointed to complainant's lineage, saying that the complainant had categorically admitted that he is the direct descendant of Nathuram Godse, the principal accused in Mahatma Gandhi's assassination. But the application claimed that there is a documented history of violent and anti-constitutional tendencies linked to the complainant's lineage, expressing apprehension that Rahul Gandhi may face harm from those who subscribe to the ideology of Savarkar. The application also alleged that BJP leader Tarvinder Singh Marwa has issued a direct assassination threat to Rahul Gandhi in September 2024, warning him that he will meet the same fate as his grandmother. However, the U-turn was made hours after news regarding the application came to fore. But first, let's listen in to what the lawyer claimed initially.
Now, last some 15 days, that Rahul Gandhiji has raised the voice against the Election Commission, that is vote chori. And regarding this, some people are unhappy. Ravneet Singh Bittu publicly referred Rahul Gandhi #1 terrorist of country. Tarvinder Singh Marwa, he has given threaten Rahul Gandhi बाज आजा, नहीं तो आने वाले टाइम में तेरे भी वही हाल होगे जो तेरी दादी का हाल हुआ था. See the lineage of Savarkar and Godse family. The followers of this lineage are in power, and they are given threats, and therefore that is the only apprehension. Anything incident against the Rahul Gandhi may be happen.
Now, soon after this, Congress party claimed that the lawyer filed a written statement in court without the consent of Rahul Gandhi himself. The party further said that Rahul Gandhi strongly disagrees with the written submission, adding that the lawyer will withdraw the said statement from court. Congress, however, also shared a statement from the lawyer reiterating the same. Meanwhile, Times Now also had with Rahul Gandhi's lawyer a word right after his dramatic U-turn that has now happened. What instruction that was given by the party high command of the Congress party? Let's listen in.
केस जब चालू हुआ कि इसके बारे में क्या डिसीजन लेने का है, हमारे क्लाइंट के सेफ्टी के लिए क्या करने का है, क्या सवाल पूछेंगे, क्या एप्लीकेशन देने का, वो मेरे दिमाग से मैंने एक पुरशीज कोर्ट के सामने डाल दिया. नाउ दिस इज द सिचुएशन.
ये आपने क्लाइंट से कंसल्ट तो किया होगा लिखने से पहले. आपको किसने कहा कि आप लिख दीजिए राहुल गांधी एज थ्रेट टू लाइफ, क्योंकि ये कोई ऑर्डिनरी स्टेटमेंट है नहीं. बिकॉज समवन इज कनेक्टेड टू गोडसे, देयर इज थ्रेट टू राहुल गांधी लाइफ.
ये एज अ लॉयर मुझे जो योग्य लग रहा है, जो मेरा कर्तव्य है, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑन दैट बिहाफ ऑफ दिस इज द पुरशीज एप्लीकेशन रहेगा तो उसमें प्रेयर रहता है. अभी उनका जो सावरकर फैमिली का लीनेज आ रहा है, सावरकर गोडसे जो भी है रिलेटेड, ये केस दिस केस इज डिपेंड ऑन हिस्टोरिकल मूवमेंट. मेरे डायरेक्ट आज तक मैंने कभी राहुल गांधी जी के साथ कभी मेरी बात हुई नहीं. हमारी बाकी लीगल टीम में दिल्ली के कोई लॉयर है, तो हमारे अभी शाम को डिस्कस हुआ. ये रिलीज होने के बाद, न्यूज आने के बाद, तो बोले ये स्टेज पे ये पुरुष आप उनको देने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो मैंने बोला कि मैं विड्रॉ कर देता हूँ, उसमें क्या कल.
BJP meanwhile has hit out at Rahul Gandhi, asking if this is a mistake on part of his lawyer or was the lawyer being made the scapegoat by the party.
ये वकील की गलती थी या वकील को बलि का बकरा बनाने का प्रयास. जिस प्रकार से राहुल गांधी के लिए तर्क दिया गया कि राहुल गांधी को थ्रेट है, राहुल गांधी ये बताए कि विदेश जाते हैं तब उनको थ्रेट महसूस नहीं होता, पर भारतीयों के बीच में उनको थ्रेट महसूस होता है. तो राहुल गांधी जो कहते हैं कि उनको इसलिए डर लगता है क्योंकि कोई किसी लीनियज से है, तो आपका खुद का लीनियज भी चेक कर लीजिए. ये राहुल गांधी के द्वारा केवल और केवल बलि का बकरा बनाने की बात है.
Well, Nyamika is connected with us. Nyamika, good morning. As far as Rahul Gandhi seems to have disowned this threat to life plea, now the BJP is asking, did the lawyer act without the consent or were there any presumptions made?
Well, it was a shocking statement which was being given by the lawyer of Rahul Gandhi. As in this particular defamation case, he had claimed that there is a threat to life to his client Rahul Gandhi, and that is the only reason why in his written statement he has also stated to the court that it is basically the constitutional obligation of the state to give protection to his client, and for that reason he has also stated that it is because of the lineage of those who have filed this defamation case against Rahul Gandhi, as he has mentioned that there is documentary evidence as well about the violent history of those people who have actually filed this case against Rahul Gandhi, and for that reason now it was a quick response which had come on the part of the Congress party, as the Congress party had also put out a statement by the lawyer of Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Milind Pawar, as well, in which it was being stated that he has given this written statement to the court without having any consultation with Rahul Gandhi or without getting any consent from his side, and that is the only reason why Rahul Gandhi is quite upset over this entire matter. He has also expressed his anguish over this statement which is being given by his lawyer in Pune court, and that is the only reason why his lawyer has also been asked to withdraw this statement from the court. But on the other side, it has also given an opportunity to BJP to raise questions from Rahul Gandhi, as they have also started asking that whether this was being done on...
We heard those questions being raised on part of the BJP there, but as far as Rahul Gandhi's lawyer is now concerned, Milind Pawar's statement in which he says that the contents of the applications were drafted by him without consulting Rahul Gandhi, as now being posted by the Congress party. But in the meantime, Rahul Gandhi and his team are busy with campaigns to drive home the point when it comes to the voter roll revision exercise and calling it as vote heist or vote chori. In a latest bid to assert his version, the leader of opposition had tea with some voters who claimed that they had been wrongly declared dead by the Election Commission and excluded from the Bihar draft voter list. Now, sharing the video with his interaction with 7 such voters, Rahul Gandhi now took a swipe at the Election Commission, thanking it for what he had called as a unique experience that he had of having chai with some of the dead voters. Meanwhile, the Congress party made efforts to bring voters claiming that they have been declared dead by the Election Commission all the way from Bihar to Delhi. But out of the 17,000 odd BLAs that the Congress party has in Bihar, none of them, however, has approached the Election Commission and filed objections with regard of the issue at hand. In fact, they have been praising the work that has been done by the poll body. Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi is all set to up the ante over vote chori allegation, where former Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Singh Baghel has also announced that Rahul Gandhi will be undertaking a 15-day Padyatra in Bihar starting the 17th of August.
लोकसभा के सांसदों के द्वारा निर्वाचन आयोग तक के जो मार्च किया गया और यह अभूतपूर्व प्रदर्शन 250 से अधिक सांसद लोकसभा से मार्च करते हुए इलेक्शन कमीशन कार्यालय तक जा रहे थे, लेकिन दिल्ली पुलिस ने बीच में रोक दिया। ये एक अभूतपूर्व घटना है और राहुल गांधी ने जो सवाल पूछे निर्वाचन आयोग से, उसका जवाब आज तक से नहीं मिल पाया और उस सवाल का जवाब में ही छुपा है भारतीय राजनीति का लोकतंत्र। लोकतंत्र को यदि बचाए रखना है तो वोट चोरी को रोकना होगा और इसीलिए सारे सांसदों ने एक नारा लगाया, वोट चोर गद्दी छोड़। अब ये नारा अब जन जन तक पहुंच गया है। वोट चोरी करके भारतीय जनता पार्टी सरकार बना रही है।
So amid all of this, the opposition's refrain that the SIR process is exclusivist has now fallen